Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Salut à tous, c'est Valjoc. Bienvenue sur la suite de Game of Thrones. Dans le dernier épisode, nous avons... Gareth est parti. Et notre cher roi de... je ne sais pas quoi, est rentré en guerre contre les Winterfell. Et là, nous comptons trop... Elle a une belle voix. Ah oui, voilà. Roderick est mort aussi. Mais ça, vous l'avez vu. Donc là, nous contrôlons justement la sœur du roi, qui est sur apparemment les... qui est apparemment avec Lady Margaret.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Iron
Pour info,
today.
Lady Margaret, c'est vraiment un personnage de Game of Thrones. Ça, par contre, ça c'est vrai. Et elle est plutôt mignonne. Qu'y a-t-il dans le coffre? Non.
Asher sent me this coin to remember
Pas cher.
him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Helena.
Merde, j'ai pas pu voir, fait chier. On peut pas reprendre? Non.
Ethan made this for me.
Ethan m'a fabriqué. Voilà, Lord Ethan, on l'appelle. Je pense qu'on a vu ce qu'il nous fallait. Lettre de mère.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but
Je
you
n'aime
must
pas-
appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Justement, je crois qu'ici c'est Lady Margaret qui va venir. Alors, ouvrir la porte.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Un esclave. Il en prend un temps par contre l'esclave. Hein.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Je vais
I'm
bien.
fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Vous avez éludé sa question.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Le moment n'est pas
It's
important.
widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei. Oh, la salope. Cersei Lannister.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement.
Personnage que je détestais au départ.
It was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Les forestiers, voilà.
hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Ah. Ah non, elle est plutôt bien réussie.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor
Je vais pas lui
family
dire
as
maintenant.
well.
Oh, vous êtes trop aimable.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Par contre, elle a
You
une
must
sacrée.
understand there are limits
Elle est
to what
mignonne
I can
aussi.
say, especially here in King's Landing now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Robb Stark.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless,
Néanmoins,
she demands an audience.
elle demande
She
une
wants
audience.
an
Elle exige des
apology of some
excuses.
sort for
Pourquoi,
what I
je
don't
l'ignore,
know,
mais
but she's waiting for us now,
elle nous
and I
attend et
promised
je lui ai
I would
promis que
bring
je
you
vous
to
conduirai
her.
à elle.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding
Que
so
dois-je lui
near.
dire?
What do I say?
Find a way to appease
Trouver un
her.
moyen de l'apaiser.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know
Tout
you
ira
will.
bien. J'en suis
You may
certaine.
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Premier mot, bonne chance. Oh là là, bordel de merde. Oh putain la pétasse, c'est mon copain qui est là-bas.
You can do this.
Tout va bien se passer, ouais je l'espère. Alors qui est là? Cersei Lannister, le trône de fer. Cersei et Tyrion
Lady
sont bien
Marjorie.
faits.
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Continue-t-elle?
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
La pétasse.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask
Elle est
the new
loyale.
Lord Forrester.
Nous servons le roi
He's not
frère.
here,
Oh non
is he?
putain, c'est pas ce
She
petit enculé. Ah bon
The
bah
girl
tant
can
pis.
speak
Hein.
for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet,
Et pourtant,
for centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
une
A
maison
house
de
of
traître.
traitors.
Oh, eh. Ils étaient nos gouverneurs. Ce ne sont pas
They
des
are
traîtres.
noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Noble, perhaps once. for a northern house, but now they're
Ils sont
merely
tous
dead.
simplement morts. Pas morts.
Is your house willing to swear
Non, la
fealty to your
rien à
new liege
foutre.
lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose
Je vois.
Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Le meurtrier de mon père.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to
Mais le
rebuild
meurtrier de
and
ton
forge
père,
new
c'est Tyrion,
alliances.
espèce de duc, on l'a
There are
vu.
ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey
Ah,
will need a
bordel de
steady
merde.
supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose. But I
Il fait
trust
marrer
you from the
Tyrion.
House Forester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Nous avons tous nos limites,
Perhaps,
Majesté.
But
Cersei
not
s'en
if your
souviendra.
house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
Que attends-tu de la
Not as
fille
if she
Cersei?
fought beside the Stark, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day
Renly
rule the
Baratheon.
Seven
Oh!
Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following
Elle ne
her
faisait que
heart,
suivre son
Your
cœur,
Grace.
Majesté.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quick.
Merde.
Loyalty can be such
La
a
reine est
hard thing
contrariée
to
par ma
define.
réponse. J'aurais pas dû dire ça,
The
le con.
city alone is filled with all sorts of
C'est quand même
ambitious
Cersei, bordel.
opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Votre camériste devrait revoir votre
She is
Elle
a
représente
threat
une
to the
menace pour la
crown, isn't
couronne de
she?
toute évidence.
The most dangerous handmaiden
La plus
in
redoutable
all of
camériste de
Kingsland.
tout Port-Réal.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
Quelle pétasse.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ouais, je suis resté plus avec... Ah putain, maintenant je suis avec Tyrion. Cool.
I'll walk you out.
Je vous raccompagne.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Merci, Lord
Thank you,
Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your
Vous avez
loyalty
fait preuve
to
de
Lady
courage en
Marjorie.
déclarant votre loyauté à Lady
No
Marjorie.
doubt she was
Elle a
pleased.
apprécié
But
sans aucun
Cersei-
doute. Mais Cersei...
She will not soon
Elle
forget.
n'oubliera pas votre propre décision.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Ouais, je ne
It
Cersei pas...
certainly wasn't
Ouais,
what Cersei
ça c'est
was
vrai.
expecting.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was
Je
clear
crois
to
que tout le
everyone.
monde l'a bien compris.
My sister and I have our differences.
Mais ma soeur et moi, nous avons nos
She
différences, ça
takes
c'est
great
sûr.
pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my
Vous
family.
pourriez aider ma famille.
I suppose the crown
Je
could
suppose
be
que la couronne
persuaded to
pourrait
secure
être
Ironwood from
confiante de
House
se
Forrester.
fournir en ferrugier de la
Lady
couronne
Marjorie
forestière.
might not look
Lady
favorably on
Marguerite
such an
serait
alliance,
peut-être
and it would infuriate
et ça
Cersei.
serait dans une colère noire.
Although what would be
Ce qui
amusing
serait
for me
amusant pour
might
moi, vous
prove
savez,
rather
assez dangereux
dangerous
pour
for
vous
you and your house.
et votre maison.
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even
Allez,
suggested
pour la
such a
famille.
thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl.
Vous êtes
aren't
courageuse, n'est-ce pas?
you? I'll consider it.
Je vais y réfléchir. Il est
Now,
sympa,
if you'll
Tyrion.
excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Un Sansa. Oh, Sansa!
Three
Je veux la
beautiful
voir!
lovers,
Je veux la
adorned
voir!
wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
C'est faux comme Tyrion, lui, il a tout le temps raison. Et il est malin. Oh, je veux voir Sansa, s'il vous plaît. Ah,
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
je sais pas
It
très bien
went
passé.
well.
Really? That's
Non,
really-
ça
Cersei is
s'est
known
pas
for
bien
being
passé.
rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sir Jaime.
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Ouais, là par contre,
Put
repose,
it back.
repose ça.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Pas
Which is
Geoffrey, ça
more
va
than you
pas.
can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Mais pas Geoffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might
Ça
even
va pas,
allow you to
non,
be my
mais-
handmaiden.
Ceux qui sont fans de Geoffrey, arrêtez votre délire là.
Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Ça prouve que vous aimez bien les tarés.
Brienne of Tarth
Non, mais oh.
and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect
Brienne de
match.
Tonqueur et Tyrion Lannister.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ah, Lady Marguerite.
Well? Sarah?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed.
Attends, Brienne de Tonqueur et Tyrion Lannister. C'est ça qu'elle s'est imaginé? C'est dégueulasse.
It's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Êtes-vous d'accord? Seuls les parents comptent ou...
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Marguerite a apprécié votre
You were brave
loyauté.
agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Demandez son aide.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Oui. Allez, vas-y. Bon, tant pis.
Go on. Ask.
Non, non.
If you could ask Joffrey to intervene on behalf of my family. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee. If Joffrey could send a raven and tell the Boltons no one at House Forrester is to be harmed.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Yes. Ah, enfin, Gareth.
Seven hells.
Ah, portable.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh
Did
non.
you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Putain, c'est Ramsès.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Garou.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Oh putain, il a vraiment une tête de connard, lui.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
Ce n'est rien. Ouf.
We've wasted enough time already.
Oh putain. Les choix sont super difficiles. Hein. Sérieusement. En ce moment, j'ai pas mal de... Heureusement que je fais les bons choix pour l'instant. Parce que moi, je pense en vrai, j'aurais pas hésité à courir. Hein. Et c'est qui ce con? Oh, bon sang. Oh. Dégueulasse. Ah, dégueulasse. Ah. De retour au forestier.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lord Rangerie.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
Et quand on m'appelle un chef, en tant que nouveau lord, c'est à vous de le définir.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Fils de pute. Oh la vache, le langage.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Alors.
Lord Ethan.
Ouais, déjà, pourquoi qui est cet homme?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Silence, voleur.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Ouais, ce qu'il dit, ouais, déjà.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not
Fuir,
stealing
fuir,
if you're
c'est mal.
taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even
Ensemble,
live
nous
to see it.
survivrons. Calmez-vous.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Oh putain.
I will decide.
C'est à moi de décider.
Take his fingers. Thief.
C'est un voleur.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Je te propose de l'envoyer au mur. Ou se montrer clément. Non, je vais pas le tuer, je vais pas lui couper, mais je vais te l'envoyer au mur.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Un jugement de l'ordre, nouveau trophée. Votre maison se souviendra de ce jugement. Voilà qui était désagréable, mais un lord doit rendre justice lorsqu'elle est due.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Ai-je raison?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Moi?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Ouais.
Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Merci.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
C'est mon devoir.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ah ouais, le choix, putain. Très sympa.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared
En vrai,
to
le
name
maître,
your
j'aimerais
sentinel?
bien, hein.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
En vrai, le maître, moi, il pourrait bien... Je vous assure, en vrai, moi, si j'aurais dû faire un choix, j'aurais nommé le maître. Hein. Parce que je l'aime bien. Parce que je lui fais confiance.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Mais c'est là continuer.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Daikon, je t'assère le brassiard. Et oui.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Royland s'en
I will
souviendra.
not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our
Les
people to
Bolton ont besoin
harvest
de
the
notre peuple pour
ironwood.
récolter
Even
les
the
feuilles.
bastard
Même
Ramsay
Rassé, le
must
bâtard, ne
understand
comprend
that.
pas
He's
ça.
not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Nous marchanderons, nous aurons ressources à la diplomatie.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow.
Avec Lord
I would be
Snow.
foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Oui.
Well then, let's
Bien, alors,
decide how we
question
shall
de
set
façon
the
dont nous
stage
allons
for Ramsay's arrival.
orchestrer l'arrivée de Ramsay.
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd.
Il n'est pas un lord,
You
c'est
meet him
pas
at
sûr.
the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Lord Ethan.
I will meet him at the gate.
Oh non, non!
I shall
C'est
prepare the
mauvais,
men.
c'est mauvais.
Men, we hardly have any. It's a foolish
C'est
plan.
mauvais. Non,
How
c'est
many
mauvais.
years have
J'arrête
I
pas de faire
served
ça.
this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Il s'en souviendra.
Apologies, my son.
Pardon, mon fils.
But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
J'ai dû faire un mauvais choix, bordel de merde. Oh non. Oh, c'est pas vrai.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
Pardonnez-moi. Non, Duncan, je
There
lui fais
will always be
confiance.
those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us.
Mais d'autres pas.
What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside
C'est vrai, c'est vrai. Je suis d'accord.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Bah Malcolm a envie de rester ici lui, donc non, Malcolm veut rester ici, Malcolm restera ici.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I can't have Malcolm bring Asher back. He will not go to Essos. That is the final word. Do you hear me?
L'a dit Forestier s'en souviendra.
I hear you.
J'ai compris, mais c'est une erreur.
I wish you trusted me with this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Chambre de Lady Marguerite.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Ah, Lady Marguerite.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
C'est pas bon signe. Est-ce que tout va bien?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to
Laura
offer
n'était pas
help for
disposée
your
à
family.
offrir son aide à votre
I'll
famille.
need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed.
Il me trop
And he
d'influence.
reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady.
Merci, madame.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Son style et leur armure.
Where's Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us. I'm confident we've enough
Je
strength
suis convaincu que nos forces sont suffisantes.
Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Et je l'espère. Hein.
You made the
Duncan l'a
right
remarqué.
decision, my lord.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
Oh, Binette. Oh, j'ai peur.
Something wrong with your gate?
Un souci avec la porte. Putain, Ramsès, il a vraiment une tête de con.
Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you?
Dans un coup de main, j'ouvrirai pas la porte, c'est bien simple.
Now let me in.
Qu'on me laisse entrer maintenant.
This is a lovely palace.
Pourquoi pourquoi t'en de hâte? Vous avez froid? Un peu, figurez-vous.
Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here.
Non, je vais pas te laisser rentrer, mon pote. Mais non!
Thank you, my lord.
A token for the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forester Iron.
Il fait rejeter des forestiers.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not
Pas mal.
bad.
Pas mal.
Lord Whitehill,
Lord
can your
Victorville.
lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Mais pas ça, apparemment.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forester. Very impressive.
Très impressionnant. Oh, punaise. Bordel de merde, c'est stressant.
Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
Nous y viendrons à votre justice. Vous avez l'intention de Ramsès. D'abord, agenouillez-vous en l'honneur de mon père, Lord Bolton, gouverneur du Nord.
Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say.
Non, mais en fait, j'ai peur que... Tant pis.
My lord.
Monseigneur.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Monseigneur.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
Je me contrefiche de votre loyauté. La couronne, quant à elle, ne vaut ce que vous avez.
Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good.
Et voilà un bon petit lord.
You can't trust a
Comment faire confiance à un forestier?
They murdered our men.
It was a Forester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived. Our men are dead. Yours lived. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution.
Je viens de trouver une solution qui contenterait tout le monde. Bah vas-y, dis-moi ta solution. Les Whitehill prendront le contrôle de nos furus... de vos furus... Quoi?
The Ironwood. But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Pourquoi pas?
You know something the Whitehill's done? We are talking about trees.
Such craftsmen. Do you want
Vous avez
Ironwood
pas
for
la
the
petite
next
coupure.
5 years?
On a dépassé
or the
les 1 heure.
next
Je
50
devrais couper au
generations?
passage.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing.
Ouais, là je suis d'accord avec Ramsès par contre. Je veux bien lui prêter la
To
moitié.
ensure there's no
Pour éviter le problème, non?
Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Pas pour moi.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff.
Griff commandera la garnison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads,
messieurs,
do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Je suis sa jumelle, monseigneur. Ah, des jumeaux. Comme la rame de son frère, enfin. Pas exactement. Comme la rame de son frère, j'espère.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea.
J'ai une
You'll
idée.
come with me.
Vous allez venir
You can
avec
be
moi.
my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Prenez-moi
My
sa
lord,
place.
if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! No, please! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
Ethan. My son.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Merde! Fais chier. Bon, voyons voir. Merde. Vous et 65,8 personnes êtes restés avec Brand. Vous et 37% avez juré fidélité à Mère Gary. Ah, et personne n'a juré. Ouais, quand même. Vous et 35% avez envoyé Eric au mur. C'est bien ce que je pensais. Vous et 69,1% avez choisi Duncan comme sentinelle. Ça, c'est bien. Oh putain, non, je reviens pas. Merde. Ouais, bon les amis, on va se quitter ici pour cet épisode. J'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner à ma chaîne, à me suivre sur Twitter, laissez le petit pouce bleu et le petit commentaire. C'était Valjoc. Et n'hésitez pas à vous donner votre avis dans les commentaires. Allez, à plus.